Hello and welcome to some more Ace Attorney. This is going to be a rather quick stream, unfortunately. February 24th to 10th. Okay, so we're going to be talking to Lana. Hi. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for question, and she can leave. She's not under arrest. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. I'm gonna say that line again, but with more drama and gusto. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. Yes, the attorney of Ace. Okay, I can't keep it up for that one. This stream is 48 minutes to live. It does. It actually does. It's gonna be a quickin'. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple days is a load of shit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in there. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective... We're still going on with that? Did you actually kill him? You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. I'm lost, Phoenix. Is this a bluff or am I just dumb? Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Man, imagine if, like, Phoenix were to get in a flat earth or something. Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you other. Phoenix, no! Phoenix! It was a joke, Phoenix. Phoenix, why? Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. God damn. Why is Phoenix talking like how characters talk when their actor is pretending to be bad at acting? Because Phoenix is also a very bad actor. And hello, Nico. And oh my god, that's some cute Kirby's. Thank you for the Kirby emotes. And then Ray. Ray, no, please. Ray, no. I don't need this. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Ah, so it was a trick. Talk, damn it. Keep him quiet. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. Ha-ha! It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. A certain chief of police, perchance, perhaps, maybe, What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? No! I don't know. I was thinking Chief Gant was silencing you, but now you're protecting Emma. Ah! You're protecting Emma! Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. Okay. So Phoenix had the idea that Gant was, silencing Lana, when in reality, Lana's keeping quiet for Emma. Emma's the murderer. Oh my god. Emma the murderer. Emma's the murderer! Because she can't remember what happened. Oh no. Oh no. Is Chief Gant a good guy the whole time? And I was just being an ass about it? Oh no. I genuinely don't know. You can't be a bad actor if you're convinced if you convinced us all that you're You miss You didn't understand the joke. The joke is cancer. I'm not pregnant. Get out of here with this. How's it going? It's not going at all. It's not there. It's a cancer joke. It's tasteless. Cancer joke. Cancer's not funny to you. It's funny if it's inflicted on yourself. That's pretty messed up. No. God damn it. It isn't a joke. You know, that's fair. That's fair, but that's what it is. God damn it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. Oh. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person? Well, it's Gant. But now I know it's not. Because she admitted it to me. That is not him. And that is her. She's not scared of Gant, but rather protecting Emma. Damn it, Phoenix. Take that. Well, Miss Sky, objection. I love it when she... just Lana, at least turn the chair around with you. You don't have to sit in the you don't have to sit in the chair like that. You know? It's okay. Oh. It's very serious, Stage. Why would you do that? I know, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why? What did iDubbbz do? What do you mean? Of course I'm not going to be him. If I am, it's by accident. Unexpected pregnancy, however. Hilarious. I'm not pregnant. God damn it. Since you're a cat, you can have lots. No! Go with me, no! I'm just going to continue playing the silly lawyer game. Do not forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? Well, Damon Gant. I now know it's wrong. He's fine. Gant's fine. He's not a criminal. He's fine. We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crime? He's innocent. He's innocent now. Damn it, I get it. Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was... me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant. If you intend to accuse... If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. Well, he's got the evidence list here. Take that! I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. He's hiding shit. I'm telling you, but now I know he's fine. A lot of stinky kittens. Nyanja kittens, why? Why you guys gotta do this to me? We now know why his shirt is so baggy. Huh? Oh, no! Stop! And why he never shows himself below the chest? What do you mean? You know what? Fine. You want that? There you go. Look at that. Hey, what do you know? I'm perfectly fine. I don't want to hear it. And no, I didn't set up the hotkey thing. I'll probably keep saying I'll do it and just keep forgetting. That's what I does. Wonder who's the person that knows. Like when actresses hide their pregnancies on TV by putting pillows in front of their stuff. That wouldn't that make you look bigger? Wouldn't that make you look bigger? What are you talking about? The ASMR says to you, so I'm just like a person that watches. No! What's the belt is for keeping the gi on properly. What do you mean Photoshop? You guys need help. You guys need psychiatric help. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. Duh. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touche, Mr. Wright. It's as you summarized. Summarize. I cannot disobey the chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate. In the murder of Detective Goodman. So she did kill him. She did actually kill him then. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. My God. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of the Bruce Goodman's body. Ah, he was already dead. Never mind. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. So he was already dead. He was in Edgeworth's car. Lana probably saw Angel Star and proceeded to fake stab him. Like, I'm going to fake stab him. And then, or what if she was pulling the knife out of him? Like, what if he just had the knife in him? And then that's when Star was just like, yo, she's going to stab this dude. When in reality, the knife is going in the opposite direction. I don't know. Are you going to be my 7th wife? No, Ray. No. We all promote you to princess. Thank you. At least I have that going for me. I appreciate that. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. He was already dead. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. Ah, what? Weird. The knife from the SL9 is serial killer Joe Darkace Kniff. I couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. Lana? Why? I would really would like to know why. That would be Edgeworth's knife that he just keeps in the trunk of his car for shits and giggles. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand? Yes, it seems I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. He was already dead. Miss Star, huh? And then she climbed the fence like a rabid animal. Why did you need to hide Darkay's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Darkay case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that, but by whatever means possible. Can you stop sitting on the chair in the opposite direction? That's gotta be painful. So you hid Darkay's knife. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Darkay case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it in Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma's so confident about Lana's innocence. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to a patrolman. Jake Marshall, give me that music. Give me that wonderful, beautiful music. Da 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 da. Oh, I love it. I need this. I need this in my life. All right, what are you guys saying? What? What do you mean I'm already dead, Ray? What are you talking about? Why is he not wearing that shoe? Is he stupid? I mean, hey, it just fell off. When you get stabbed, both alive or dead, your shoes tend to fall off. It just happens. Damn, messing up an already dead body is like level 6 jail. Really? Oh, yeah, defiling a corpse. Yeah, you're right. Hates back shots? Huh? Hello, Nubs. How are you doing this fine morning, evening, or night, depending on time zone? Welcome, welcome. It just occurred to me that Lana ain't wearing a skirt under that coat. You're going to have a field day with Godots. Godot. Godot. Is he another cowboy? Oh, shirt. She's not wearing a shirt under that coat. I can read. Isn't that what it says? What, Godot? It's not Godot? Godot. There. Ninja got a skirt on the... Godo. That's a T. What do you mean, dough? G-O-D-O-T? Go, that is Godot. Get out of here. No. I mispronounce words all the time, but this one I am certain of. Nuh-uh. Gada. I don't know. That's just... To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust, or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean, not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. Ah, I see, and that's why he dressed up as Goodman. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. Lana, can you just can security man, can we get a swivel chair in here? Just it will help her back. I'm telling you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Oh, but I'm gonna. Oh, but I'm gonna. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. Uh-huh. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. I'm thinking it's Emma. Emma's the murderer the whole time. Yes, I will save my progress. All right. How is everyone? I'm doing good. How is you? It's French, dumbass. French? I know nothing about French. Me? Oh, je ne sais pas. We good with Joe and Nyanja? Hell yeah, let's go. Is the different spelling of Godot. Oh, sure. If that's the lies you want to tell yourself, by all means. You're doing very well, thank you. I love your vibes. Hell yeah, let's go. French is the second language where you live, and it's the first language of the province that I come from. Yet I only know like a couple of words. Because I grew up in the English side of Canada. This is the... I know what this is. Oh, there's no defendant. What do you mean there's no defendant? I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma for that matter? It almost seems as if... I don't know who's saying this. Ah, hi, Edgy, my boy. Edgeworth. Knowing you, you've already figured it out. Who the owner of 7777777 ID number is. That is. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. Yeah. Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been so officially charged with anything. Oh, my timer's going off. It's time for me to wake up. I was sleeping, now I'm awake. Thank you, alarm clock. This stream has 15 minutes to live. As I said, it was a very short one. True, not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling. 5 minutes, right, and Chief Prosecutor Skye will be found guilty. God damn, Edgeworth, be on my side for once. But she didn't do it. I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here to hear what you have to say. This is the first time he's ever done something like this. God. Are we becoming buddies again? Lana's hiding something. And the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her. The truth? Everything goes back to the SL9 incident. Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past. That depends on you. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened. Ah, intrigue! I'll think about it. I'll see you in court, right? God damn. You'll see me in court. Get your lawyer. This is it. If I'm ever gonna find out what Chief Gan has on her, it's now. Yeah, I thought he was the real killer, but no, it's Emma. Emma's the killer. Gordon never says we're in the trial of Miss Lana Skye. You lived on the English side too? Well, I mean, to be fair, there's only like one real French part in Canada, and then like a bilingual spot. I live in between those two spots, or that's where I'm from anyways. I don't live there. So yeah, everywhere else is kind of very much English. As far as I'm aware. And like north, like really, really North Ontario is also very French. That ain't the only time Edgeworth has told Phoenix 5 minutes is... You're right. It's not. He said it in another case. You're right. I remember that. You're not alluding to anything. You're actually being legit. These are real words. Kill her? I barely knew her. Exactly. Yeah. I caught on to your schemes. Get out of here, Nova. Get out of here. Edgeworth. No. Edgeworth was asking if Phoenix wanted to switch. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement.
Oh.
But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Chief Gant. Ah! You just... Instead of like walking into the room, he just materializes. He's just invisible until he's not. God damn, that's terrifying.
Good morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, Edgy. Been back to the pool yet?
Oh, Udgy, as in judge. I thought it was talking about Edgeworth. Udgy.
No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work.
Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top that. If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what it is this proposal of yours. Okay.
Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court.
She wants to do what?
Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble.
Oh my. What's this all about, defendant? I'd like to make one last simple request, and I'll be finished.
Alright, what's your request?
Your Honor, I'd like to put an immediate end to this trial.
Huh?
I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office.
Lana! Shut up!
Objection, Your Honor! You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claims does not change the defense's plea. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. But, Lana... Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. Isn't that like if you can't afford one, one will be given to you, you know? Isn't that kind of the point? So I mean, like, even though someone she's paying money will not, you know, be defending her, but I guess the court will assign her a defense attorney. Yes? I think. I don't know. Please, I don't make Yao jokes while looking at this game. I love brain hemorrhage. Well, if it's for your health, then by all means. Kant came down from his home planet. She's relinquishing the right to one. Can you read? Yeah, but we're Phoenix Wright. But it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, though it is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise.
This can't be happening.
It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant
not guilty. She's not guilty. Yeah! Edgeworth!
One moment, Your Honor. Mr. Edwards. The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature. Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you, but why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut? Oh. I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant. What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be.
That's right. He is a man.
With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy. I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness. Oh? As its first...
I can't even talk.
As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony.
Whoa!
Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue. I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. Ooh. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. I need to drink some water.
When Edgeworth wants to help his love, even if that means the risk of his position and work. Exactly, Neko. You nailed it right on the head. And hello, how are you doing this fine evening? Welcome.
The court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, Chief Gant? Worthy, you'll live to regret this, mark my words. Miss Emma Skye, please take the stand.
Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins. I'm doing well. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm really starting to wake up now, which is very nice, but it's like warm. I'm dying. I'm turning on my fan. Sorry if the audio quality gets a little bit whooshy. Dying of heat. It's getting warmer over here.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Emma Skye. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator. 2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Darkey of the Joe Darkey killings. Is this correct? Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time. Mr. Edwards, please remember the trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant? Yes, it most certainly is. Well, okay then.
He sure gave in fast.
Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago.
Oh, boy. The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. She's the murderer. I'm telling you. Summer is coming up. It is. It definitely, it is indeed. But we got to get through spring first. That aircon beep noise. It's been a while. That'd be my fan. Edra said, "Oh, no, you don't. I do not accept victories against my husband by forfeit." I gotta sweat for this victory.
I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murderer?
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor. You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Aha. Oh, yeah, Emma? Hold it right there. How do you know it was your sister's office? 2 years ago, the defendant was the detective at the police department, correct?
Yes, she was second in command under the deputy chief of police gate. My sister, she was the best detective ever.
Yes, I remember. Deputy Chief Grant and Miss Sky used to be quite the pair.
I believe they shared the same office. That's right. I'd always sit in my sister's desk and dream about playing that organ. I wanted to play it that day, too. The police department and the prosecutor's office held a ceremony that day. Lana promised to take me to dinner after she finished her work. A man came running. Okay.
Hold it right there. A man?
Yes, Joe Darkey. He was a serial killer. Joe Darkey was brought in for questioning on the day of that ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest.
When we saw his chance, he fled the room, right?
Upon fleeing the room, Darkey proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in a panic, because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Sky and Gant's office. There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened up the door to have a look, and that's when I saw him.
Oh, yeah? What was the prosecutor doing there?
That day, there were 2 people present during Darkey's questioning, Deputy Chief Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Almost forgot about Gant. How do you almost forget about him?
Neil Marshall had received the King of Prosecutors Award.
Yeah, and you see that jar back there that was used for something, I don't know.
Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony.
I assume that would also be why he was the first to run after Darkey.
When Darkey grabbed me, I thought I was as good as dead.
And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in. Oh, sorry. I read that sentence a little too fast. How's the break? I'm not name. Why do you guys have to keep doing this to me? The cross that I bear. I make unhinged ASMRs. We're all the craze on the Twitter. So I'm like, hey, I wanna throw my hat into the ring. And this is what I get. This is what I get. You're tripping too much on the yaoi fumes. You're gay, man. Can't. God damn. Nova, it's okay. You can get through this. It's okay. It's okay. What do you mean today, Ray? The man is Gant shaped. Moving on. But you never forgot what you saw? Oh yeah? What if you did? Can you tell us about that? Can you? Huh?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Darkey. Just then, the lights went out.
Nova, this sentence is perfect for you. Come on, let's hear it. You need to balance it out with Yuri. Let me look at some Madoka fan art. There you go. Because I mean every day, Neko. That's the joke. You got nothing? Seems pretty innocent to you? Okay, fair enough.
no lights.
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on, and lightning struck nearby.
So the electricity went out.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, what about the elevator, though?
Everyone's pitch dark in that room. You shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then, lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim. Well, let's hear more. Why would we stop? So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago.
Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial. And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw? Yes, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture.
A picture? Yes, I think she mentioned that before.
Well, Mr. Red, have you heard enough?
I will ask about the picture. This picture the witness drew, I believe it has a very important meaning.
But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Oh, yeah?
Witness, would you mind if we added the statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost.
Hold it right there. You drew a picture of the scene you witnessed, right?
Yes, I wanted to do everything I could to help the investigation. I could still see it now, even whenever I close my eyes. That's strange. I took over the case after Prosecutor Marshall died, yet I never received any picture. Perhaps the witness is mistaken. But I did draw it. I swear, I'm not just imagining it.
This picture that Emma drew, that reminds me, it's on the back of the evidence list. I guess I should check the evidence again. Game, I know. You don't have to tell me.
Well, anyway, let's continue. The scene that imprinted an image in your mind. Can you please describe it to us? The man raised up his knife and...
Yeah, okay, yeah, I've already read. Hold it right there. That must have been a real shock. Get it? Because it was a lightning storm. Ha ha, Phoenix. You're such a comedian. That's why we love you.
Even now, when I close my eyes, I can still see it just as clearly. Tell us, what were you doing at that moment? I believe you testified that Joe Darkey was holding you hostage. When lightning struck and the lights went out, Mr. Marshall jumped on Darkey. I was thrown aside and the two began wrestling each other.
WrestleMania! And then he threw a chair at him, and then he went on top of the what do you call that? Like in the boxing ring. What do you call that? Like the bungee cord. I don't know. Then he jumped on those and jumped on a WrestleMania style. Yeah. My joke can only land if I know the words to things.
I'm pretty sure I was watching them.
Emma doesn't have any reason to lie. Alana sure does. I need to get Emma to tell me as much about it. Okay. Yes, I know. Blah, 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 blah. You took a picture. Or, sorry, you drew a picture, but it seems to have been lost. Oh, yeah? You mean... this picture? Objection! Mr. Edgeworth. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you would insist on denying its existence?
Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold!
This is the evidence list for the SO9 incident.
Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over. Turn it. Ah, what is this?
It's a picture.
Yes, what is that? Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew.
Indeed, two men appear to be wrestling here.
What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list?
Me? Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Huh? These lists, they're different from each other.
What?
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other.
It looks pretty clean cut to me, if you ask me. We could just call them ropes and oh yeah, the rope. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Oh, see, hate little girls, huh? Edgeworth. Oh no. And there's no easy answer for that. Because if you say yes, you're doomed. If you say no, you're doomed. What a perfect trap. Oh. Ah, damn it. Thank you for the fish, Neko. Wait, oh shoot, what do you mean? You missed it with the hydrant. Well, I'll just have the last of the little bits of the water that I have left. Chris Hansen is in this courtroom as we speak. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half the evidence in that case ever reached you. What? What?
Order, order. But Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
Yeah, that is a good question. Why not just give her a blank piece of paper? Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor?
Are you all right, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head.
If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. Oh! Ha 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 ha!
Yes, it's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see.
Is something wrong?
Do you even have to ask? Edgeworth! Calm down!
Sorry, Your Honor. There was indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing.
I'm sorry! What? Huh? What time is it? All right, I can I can make the time go just a little bit longer. Oh. You in the trap by saying yes. They should be boiled in milk. I guess you didn't waste 200 points. Oh wait, yeah, I guess the hydrate is lesser. I'm sorry, Neko. That Edgeworth's what was too short. I'm sorry. I ran out of water. I can't destroy my throat any more than I can. I can destroy your teeth. I know, Edgeworth. You should calm down, the poor bastard. Why don't peeps read the back? I understandable reaction. The fact that we have to watch that video again, yeah. Imagine having a list for 2 years and then just notice the back part now.
That's that thing.
The blue badger.
That thing that was dancing in the evidence room.
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives.
I guess he was out of scrap paper. Okay. Oh, it was torn like that. Oh, I see. Can I see what the full picture looks like now?
Very well, witness. Will you please testify about the picture you drew 2 years ago?
Huh? Oh, yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong with Emma? She seems to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture. Uh-huh.
This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see was shadows. After that, I must have fainted. The picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
Like a photograph! I don't know.
To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image into your mind.
Well, she was an impressionable little girl during a traumatizing incident. Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw.
Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Or does it?
The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Emma's picture.
This is the picture I drew 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Actually, I would like to... I want to look at it. Why is it above? It's sideways. Wait, this hurts my brain. Okay, so it's sideways, so it's above them? Because it was torn in half, so why would it be above them? How could she have drawn the picture like this? That's what I want to know. I don't know. I genuinely have no clue. Hold it right there. Did you draw this picture right after the incident?
I think I drew it 2 or 3 days later. At first, I was in such a state of shock that I couldn't do anything. During that time, the investigation team was reorganized. Detective Goodman was placed in charge, under the direction of Dammit Gant and Lana Skye.
2 or 3 days later, that memory should still have been fresh in her mind.
Excuse me, witness. But can you please tell us why this picture is painted all black?
The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see was shadows.
So you couldn't tell who exactly was murdering who. So at the time, you didn't even know it was Mr. Marshall who had come to your rescue?
No, I couldn't see him clearly. The lightning was so bright, and I was knocked to the floor.
You were knocked to the floor.
Darky had a tight grip on me, but when Mr. Marshall jumped on me, I was knocked away. I turned around, and that's when the lightning flashed.
Poor Emma. I'm just glad she wasn't hurt.
What happened after the lightning flashed? After that, I must have fainted.
You mean you didn't see the actual murder take place?
No, I'm sorry. The flash of lightning only drove off the darkness for a split second. Not only that, but the trauma of the situation understandably caused the witness to faint. Do you really need to torture this girl any further?
Yes, that's the whole point. I'm not the bad guy, damn it! Maybe it perfectly resembles the silhouettes or something else you don't actually remember. I don't know at all. This is my first time playing. Left or right-handed person? I mean, maybe.
This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
Hold it right there. Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw?
Of course, this is the exact scene.
It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives?
Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright?
No, of course not. I better watch out or you may find some way to cut my salary.
I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives, so I don't think anyone's story would have influenced me.
Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture?
Huh? Oh, well... That's strange. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. And yet, there's clearly a contradiction here. Ah, yeah, totally. Yeah, there's totally a contradiction here. Yeah, can't you guys see it? Can you guys see the clear contradiction? Like, it's obvious. I mean, who would have thought? You stream at 17 minutes of extra lifetime. It does. It does. I'm going to give it another 4.5. The position of scene? Ah, that's true. She was knocked to the floor. So I think that's why it looks the way it is. I can see a contradiction, you think? Maybe? This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. What if I present this? Wait. The jar! I'm gonna check. Is that the jar? That's not the blue badger. That's the jar! It all makes sense! Objection! The witness statement is clearly false. No! Ah, damn it! It's the jar! I'm telling you, it's the jar. The picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. No, it isn't. What about this? Objection! Your Honor! No! Damn it! Jar Jar Binks, exactly. Alright, I think I gotta save before I really screw this up. Wait, did it save? Did it actually do it? Okay, yes. It was just so quick. Alright. Objection! The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. No! Saving after losing 2 times. Smart. I know. I am the best. I don't know. It's the jar. It's the jar. I'm telling you. You must have fainted. The flash of lightning was so bright all I could see were shadows. What's the contradiction here? I mean, like, I'm trying not to lose the case, Neko, but like, at that I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. This picture, yes, but like, that's strange. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind, and yet, what's the contradiction? I don't know. But I'm convinced that the blue badger silhouette is the jar. It's the jar. She saw the jar. Did you try the knife? Ah, that's true. Okay. All right. Or was it the screwdriver? I don't know. It was the screwdriver the whole time. No. I tried the knife, but it didn't. I don't know. And I have to load. Okay. All right. All right, so we got... there's just something that I'm missing something that's just not doing it for me. I don't know what. I don't know how. I don't know why. The screwdriver. Objection. What do you think of this, Your Honor? All right, so that didn't do it. I'm grasping here. I'm grasping. I'm trying. Okay, so he's not this. We know it's not this. It can't be Edgeworth's knife. That doesn't make any sense. It's not that. It's just fluids. Get ID card, fingerprint set, gloves. I'm telling you, it's the jar that's on the other side of this photo here. This? Your Honor, what do you think of this? No, okay, that's not it either. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Am I really gonna have to look up a tutorial? I'm sorry, guys. It's tutorial time. I'm too dumb. He's like, Phoenix is like, there's clearly a contradiction here. I'm like, yeah, well, by all means, tell me. Ace. Attorney. Case. 5. We're at day 3 trial. I never would have guessed to do that. I never would have guessed to do that. Stabbed in the back, died from a punctured heart and lung. A knife tip was in the wound. Stabbed in the back. I mean, I can kind of see it in this, honestly. Objection! Kittens biting your feet. Aw, it's adorable. They want sustenance, and they chose you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
What? But I still remember it, just like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part in this picture contradicts the autopsy report?
Well, he said it was a puncture wound to the back. So, I mean, that could definitely puncture. I guess. I think it's this. God damn it! It's because the drawing stinks. Oh, that's awesome. One of those too rough, and you feel evil whenever I have to hiss and poop on the nose for it. No, because you are evil. That's why. This drawing looks like it was made by a little kid. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, Mr. Wright, how could you?
The act of making an innocent girl cry should warrant the death penalty.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I guess it means I shouldn't shift the blame to others.
Yeah, well, so long as the defense has learned its lesson.
I better take another look at that autopsy report in this picture. God damn it, Mr. Right. Perhaps it would be fast. Okay, yeah. The kniff. I don't know. Take that. God damn it. Oh. Objection! We did the thing. Da da da. Ba 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 da. Do 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 do. All right. All right. So he got stabbed in the back. I don't know. Oh, God damn it. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. We got this. I'm just going to read it again. All right, name of the disease, cause of death, single stab wound, piercing heart and lung. Assessment died from blood loss in under 10 minutes. Weapon found and wound was missing tip. What do you want from me? The weapon's a whole ruler. It is. What part of the picture contradicts? Well, I clicked this and it said nuh-uh. And I clicked this and it said nuh-uh. He got stabbed in the back. He's facing him. This is Neil. This is Neil Marshall. This is Joe Darkey. Yeah. Ah, God damn it. The music almost had me for a second. As the music kept going. Is it the tip of the knife? Ah, you're right. The tip. Because it's square as opposed to being rounded off. You're right. Thank you, Nubs. Damn it. All right. Objection! Yes, thank you. Maybe we didn't click on the right spot. Maybe that's the case, yeah. All right. All right, come on. Just tell me. Just tell me. It's right there. Take that. Oh, okay, so it is it. Okay. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken.
Even I don't have to look closer to see that, Mr. Wright.
But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too.
If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
It was a conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Darkey was the murderer.
I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma.
And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken. Aha!
Ah, what's the meaning of this?
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand.
Nuh-uh. Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there.
That's right, but what does this mean?
The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken.
Objection! That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed the whole time. But she was sure she remembered correctly. But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency. Objection! There's a lot of objections being thrown around here. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already about a little something called falsified evidence? You're treading on thin ice, right? All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility. No. Ah! Very weak. Ah, but an ah nonetheless.
Order, order. Are you saying the investigation was really corrupted?
Yes, Your Honor. Please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Darkey along with Damon Gant. During his questioning, Joe fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Darkey. It is my belief that somewhere in this story, there is a lie.
I'm not lying. The man was really holding up a broken knife.
Or the broken knife from the shield of the King of Prosecutors Award.
If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon.
Because the murder weapon was on the shield. The King of Prosecutors.
There must have been another broken knife.
Yeah, I got it.
What are the chances of there being 2 broken knives?
Another broken knife besides Joe Darkey's. Oh, golly, I wonder. Could there have been one? Yes, there is another one. If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
Mr. Right.
In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife.
I assume, then, that you have some information on this other broken knife. If so, please feel free to enlighten us.
The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon. If I can just scroll to it. Take that. The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Right here, inside this picture. This picture of the award ceremony. Oh, this is a picture of the award ceremony. Ah!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's the broken murder weapon.
Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding.
Ah ha ha. Ho ho ho. That's a broken knife.
As we clearly concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Darkey's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award.
Order.
Neil Marshall was awarded the King of Prosecutors that day. What time is it? All right, I'm just going to go on a little bit longer. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he was chased after Joe Darkey, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in his dangerous situation. Yeah, but then he had it.
But that can't be.
Oh, and why not, Mr. Edgeworth?
Because if the King of Prosecutors Award's knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed.
Ah, see, I already called it. What do you mean?
I mean, the man raising the knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Oh. Oh.
or the prosecutor was the one who actually died.
That's true. What's going on here?
It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions. Wait, I remember now. I remember everything.
Witness?
Mr. Edgeworth. What is it? Could you show me your evidence list again, please?
His list? The one with that picture scribbled on the back?
It's the vase! I'm telling you!
I knew it. This picture. I'm the one who drew it. What?
You drew that?
That's right. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture.
It's not the blue badger. It's the vase.
All this time I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me.
I love the music.
Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness's testimony.
All right. Unfortunately, it is time for me to start my day. I appreciate you all for being here. It's been hella fun, hella awesome. You guys are great. And I will see you all in the next one. So bye-bye. Later, skaters. Oh, I'm tired. What have you guys been saying, though? The ARG was the most anemic one you've heard, and you're concerned for your iron. My iron is fine. It's okay, Ray, but thank you for thank you for worrying about me. Fun fact, pineapple in Finnish is, well, I mean, like anana. That's like the word for pineapple in like almost every language except English. You have a picture, I does. A cat knocked over your pot plant. Your what? Wait, what? You're allowed those? Where? You're allowed to grow those? I know here in Canada we're allowed to grow 4. Any more than that and the cops will knock down your door. You'll plant these good. You only planted those seeds yesterday? Oh, no. Let's do it or salmon for the cat. I mean, hey, cat's gonna cat, you know. Good night, sleep well, and everyone is all. Hopefully, you all have wonderful evenings, all of you. You're so full of rage. Oh no. Thanks for the short stream, I guess. It's okay. I mean, this is actually sort of on par with my normal times. I've really extended it. As in potted plant, you stinky Canadian. What do you mean? Yeah, but you didn't tell me what it is that's in there, you know? It still could be some devil's lettuce. Dweed. Huh? They're forget-me-nots. Oh, I see. Yeah, because, you know, when you smoke a little bit of... you do forget a little bit afterwards, you know? Forget. I don't know where I'm going with this. Clearly, I don't smoke. Don't worry about the late penalty. Nah, they love me there. They love me. They think I'm great. To be fair, doing pot and potting pot. What? Huh? All right. It's time for me to go to work. So bye-bye. Latest skaters. Do-do, do-do-do.